Hey guys, Tip here. So after the release of Erina, I guess you guys already seen how powerful she is, and I believe that she's going to make a huge impact in the current meta due to her incredible tankiness. Even the strongest meta heroes like FP or MK99 also can't make a scratch on her when they face against her in the arena. So today we will review and talk about 6 teams that you can build when Erina patch come into global. So let's go. So for the first team, we will start off with the FP, Erina and Lilith. This team is highly recommended and is by far the most balanced and strongest melee team that you will see in the coming patch. Everyone in this team is so tanky, and even for Lilith as well because of the double HP party buff and also the damage reduction from her exclusive weapon. With all this HP party buff on Lilith, this will make her even tanky enough to be able to survive from FP beating and also able to counter kill her with the chain skill. And also don't forget that Lilith is gonna be the one who is going to take down Erina easily with the armor break and also elemental advantage. So she will probably be the most broken hero if FP or MK doesn't even exist. While for the FP, she will always stay in meta because of her high tankiness, good damage and also one skill chain on the enemies. She is still the current best counter and solution towards Lilith aside from MK99, so if you don't put her in the team, there's no other melee unit that is able to take down the Lilith. While for the Erina, this hero is super strong because you can destroy FP and MK99 pretty easily. She can also out-tank and out-damage most of the meta heroes like Lin, Sohee, Nari, Bianca, so she pretty much looks like a second version of FP but in different playstyle. FP is more on offensive type, while Erina is more on defensive type that chip away enemies' HP bit by bit. So overall, this team is very strong because it has everything to counter most of the meta team out there. Moving on to the second team, we have FP, Erina and Scintillia. Some of the top KR players are running this team, but I would say although it is a very good team, but it might not work for global players because Lilith can still destroy both Scintillia and Erina pretty easily with the armor break. Scintillia is not going to be able to take down Lilith on one-on-one battle without the Earth Necklace. So unless you have Earth Necklace on your Scintillia, then you can choose not to run Lilith in this case, and the reason why they are using Scintillia instead of Lilith is because Scintillia is good against FP because of the dodging skill. Besides, Scintillia can also out-damage most of the meta heroes like FP, Sohee and Lin if they fight against each other head-on. So overall, if you have Earth Necklace on your unit, then this thing can be pretty good for you because Lilith won't be a big problem to you if she can't land the armor break on you. I have also tested Beth with Earth Necklace multiple times, and 9 out of 10 times Beth will always win against Lilith if she has the Earth Necklace, and this proves that Lilith is only broken mainly because of the armor break. While come to the third team, we have Scintillia, Erina and Lilith. This will be highly offensive team because it is also running 1 HP and double melee attack party buff in the team. Scintillia and Erina are good against FP, MK and Mayreel, while Lilith can pretty much destroy all the meta heroes except for the FP or MK99. The reason why Scintillia is here instead of FP is because they want to make the Erina hits even harder because of the melee attack party buff. But still, this team will only work for the real or endgame players who have massive stat and also Earth Necklace because Scintillia and Erina are weak against Lilith because of the armor break. Moving on to the next, we have FP, Lilith and Sohee. Although this team is still pretty good in current meta, but it will work even better with Erina instead of Sohee because FP and MK99 may still stand a chance to win against Sohee if you successfully chain her and let the timers run out. Sohee is not as tanky as Erina because her passive will only start working when she has lower HP, but Erina will always stay tanky every time when she hit the enemies. Not to mention that FP can never chain Erina even if she just stand there and eat the whole skill, and even if she did, she also can't do much damage to Erina because of the double defense buff on her. So overall, Erina is more like an upgrade version of Sohee in this case. While for the next one, we have the range team which is MK99, Noxia, Mayreel or Bianca. Because there's no new range hero, so there's not much change to the current range meta team yet. So after the release of Erina, Noxia has become much more important, especially for the range team, because you kinda need to have an elemental advantage to win against Erina and take her down. It is because it would be almost impossible for the MK99 to take down the Erina if both of them have equal stats. I also believe that Mayreel with max break weapon can also take down the Erina if you play skill and run type and cut her down in a bigger map. While for the Bianca, I don't think she'll be that good enough to be able to trade with Erina since she's kinda squishy and Erina can just simply out-tank her and run her down. So come to the last one, we have MK99, Oghma, Mayreel or Bianca. This team might still work, but not as effective as Noxia in the team, since you don't really have the answer for Erina except for letting the timers to run her down. However, this team will require a bit more stat, since you can only rely on 2 attackers to do most of the damage, but still is a pretty good team in general. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!